Lindsey Vonn earned her first World Cup win more than a decade ago. That was back in 2004. Her continued success makes her one of the greatest female skiers ever. The Olympic gold medalist's record-breaking comeback this season follows a pair of major knee injuries back in 2013. But listen, take a look at these numbers. She now holds the all-time World Cup record for women with an astounding 67 wins. She's a 7-time downhill champion, a 5-time Super G champ, and holds 19 World Cup titles. That is more than any other woman in history. And guess what? Lindsey Vonn shows no signs of stepping off the slopes. She is here in Studio 57. Lindsey Vonn, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're what's known in the business as a badass. That's in all areas of your life. But after you had two possible career-ending injuries, did you think yourself, I'm not going to be able to make it this time, or you think, this is just a setback, I'm coming back? Were you worried?
I was never, I was worried, of course,
Yeah.
but I'm a pretty determined person, so I don't know, I felt like a lot of people thought that I would never come back and actually told me to my face that I'd never come back. And I don't know, I just proved to myself that I could do it. And I worked extremely hard, had a great physio, Lindsey Vonn, and had a great doctor. And yeah, it was a long road, but I never gave up.
What is it about your skiing that makes you so good?
I don't know. I ski on men's skis, and I don't know, I feel like I'm a really aggressive skier. I'm pretty dynamic. I get some interesting angles with my body, with my hips, that maybe other people don't get. So I don't know. I think also I was given a talent from my family, from my parents, and just use that to the best of my ability.
You know, you said your parents worked hard and made a lot of sacrifices to make sure that you could do what you do.
Yeah,
do what
exactly.
You love.
My family, I'm the oldest of 5 kids, and my family moved out to Colorado when I was 11 so that I could ski. And my parents gave up pretty much everything. You know, they cashed in their retirement and sold our house. Yeah, it was a huge sacrifice. And of course, I knew that, growing up. So I wanted more than anything for myself and also for my family to be able to succeed.
It was so tough watching in 2013 when you were injured because the Olympics were just around the corner and we were all rooting for you to be in the Olympics. But you're going to be in the next Winter Olympics.
Yeah, exactly. That's my next goal. Once I made the decision to not do Sochi, I committed myself to Pyeongchang in 2018. So I'm actually going over there in a few days to kind of check things out. It's a long trip. So
But Lindsey, do you ski differently? Because I remember watching the first time when you were coming back. I was just sitting at home feeling nervous for you at the top, watching you get ready to go down. Are you still fearless? Is there still a little part of you that's a tiny bit nervous when you go down?
I'm not
at all.
No,
Or afraid.
No, I love going fast. That's just, I don't know, it's something that's inside me, and I've always loved going fast. Just because I'm injured, I don't feel any different. I'm the same skier, the same person. I think that's why I'm able to continue winning, is because I'm just not afraid. It's part of the sport. Crashing is part of the sport. Injuries are part of the sport, and I just accept it and go downhill.
What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
The insects. That's really it.
Me too. Yeah.
Any those critters with the little tentacles or long little centipedes.
Yes.
The centipedes.
Yes.
When you're coming down the hill, the difference between you and everybody else seems to me, you know more precisely how fast you can go to make the turn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm pretty calculated about what I do. It's kind of like a high-speed chess match where you know what you have to do, but you also have to make adjustments on the fly. So I think for me, I visualize the course 100 times before I go down it. I know every bump, every roll, every gate, and I know what to do and where I can make up time if I make a mistake. So I'm not worried about making mistakes. And I know plan B if necessary.
So we know you're good on the slopes, but how's your golf game? What do you hit, Lindsey?
I don't have everyone asks me what my handicap is. I don't have a handicap. The only thing I can say is that I have a hole-in-one, and that's it.
Really?
That's all I can say.
When?
It was my people want to kill me. It was my first round of 18 holes.
And you had a hole-in-one?
Yeah. Oh. And I was playing it was for a charity, and I was on a team and we're doing a scramble, and my teammates were half excited and half hated me because they were, probably 45 years old and never gotten a hole-in-one and played for 20 years. So, but it was fun. I like it.
And Jack Nicklaus got one at the Masters.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that's probably his 100th hole-in-one, so it's probably not exciting for him, but it was exciting for me.
Well, it is fun to watch you and Tiger together. A lot of people are cheering you on, but I am curious when you first got together. I'm curious about how you met. And when you told your family and close friends that I'm going to be dating him, what did they say? What did
No one's
they
asked
say?
me that question before. Yeah, I mean, I met him at his the Tiger Jam. You know, he has a foundation, and he's done some incredible work with that. And I met him there, and I don't know, we talked
clicked.
a lot. Yeah, we talked. I mean, we talked on the phone for months, and before we ever started dating. But definitely, people were surprised when I said that I was dating him. But you know, everyone in my family loves him, and you know, he talks to my mom all the time, and he's texting my dad when I'm racing, and he's just a really sweet guy. So everyone fell in love with him.
I know. So I am curious because people know him one way, you know him another. Tell us something about him that would surprise us, that only you would know.
He's just a great father.
Yeah.
You know, he loves his kids, and
You saw a bit of that when they were playing the.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice
we were
to
there at
see.
Augusta.
yeah,
It was nice to see.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He seems really tough, and he is really tough on the golf course. But he's a great father, and he does a really great job.
That's good. A lot of people are cheering him on. Can he ski?
I think he's a better skier than I am a golfer, but I don't know. That's up for debate.
I know you got
we're
two-
competitive. So.
Two top athletes in the house.
How much of the conversation between the two of you is about competition and winning?
Like 80%.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we
80%.
compete at everything. I mean, even if we're not talking about, you know, golf or skiing, you know, we are playing ping pong and pool and whatever we can do to compete. We're just, I don't know. It's
You
who
don't
we
let
are.
him win, though, do you?
He's really good.
I wonder that,
I
Charlie,
try
with
really
two,
hard.
with two top athletes
I
in the
know.
house, what that was like. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
We are cheering you on, Lindsey Vonn.
It's so
Cheering
great
you
to have you
on.
here.
Bring the goal back.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, hopefully we'll
I
see you.
will.
I will.
Hopefully we'll see you before that Olympics
I will
again.
what I want.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lindsey Vonn, thank you.